Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football to which we look forward immensely. It's hardly a surprise that everybody has come here in their droves, this being a fixture that has received so much coverage in the days leading up to it. And it's good to see that we have a good contingent of visiting fans by the look of it too. The atmosphere is amicable, the conditions do bring out the best in everyone, and I think we're all looking forward to a feel-good game. The Urbano Caldera, it really is a wonderful place to be, a ground graced by some of the greatest in Brazilian football, heroes and legends. So it's down to business here. Can he get it through? And he's cut it out.
Well, this is a real privilege, Peter. There's an iconic number 10 below us.
You refer, of course, to the great Zico.
I do indeed, arguably the best of his time, and while he thrived in the number 10 role, he could play in any offensive position on the pitch, really.
We'll just sit back and enjoy him.
An easy watch, Peter.
Guardiola, Lewandowski, Lewandowski!
They'll want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Oh, there's the hit! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Palmeiras are already trailing here early on. They cannot afford to let this get worse.
Well, whatever was said in that dressing room before kickoff surely can't have caused this. The application has to rise. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this. Felipe Anderson, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
No, he's not getting past him there. Dixon, and that's been intercepted. Distributed tidily. Looks for the finish. No, he's missed it.
Yeah, on another occasion, all that went wrong may come right.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Now that's well seen too.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Zico showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Guardiola is there to clear. Beckham.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
That is good alertness. That is ended up in no man's land. No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive... And the finish! Lewandowski! Oh, taken with style! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, look, there's only one player who merits all the praise for that. Not only did he finish it, but his instincts for being where he was are absolutely top-notch.
Santos grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Guardiola. And here's Lewandowski. Gomez.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Looking for the runner. Oh, perfectly measured that. Guardiola. For Rice. And here's Lewandowski. He's looking to set free a runner. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Gomez kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Passing nice and neat.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Lewandowski. Lewandowski was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Shapes to shoot! He scores! Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one.
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
Palmeiras get themselves back into contention.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
No, that's been intercepted. Beckham.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Zico. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Well, it is a game with plenty at stake, and that does show. Highly competitive, combative, confrontational. It is what you would expect from a game of this magnitude. And the game has already resumed here.
Palmeiras don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first if they don't grab an early goal in this second half. They can't hold back, though.
Hernandez gets rid without sophistication. And he's managed to gift it back. Lewandowski. Beckham. He's found a way through. Just the keeper to beat. And the shot. Oh, the ball's run loose here. It's gone in, and it is an own goal.
Oh, it's an unusual turn of events, and it was an honest attempt to help out, and I suppose it can happen to anyone.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting. Can he finish? It's there!
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now. And
great chance! And yes, it's there! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked a scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And he's lost his man here. Big chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Palmeiras with the corner. They're first. Cleared away. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Palmeiras have scored 2 quick goals here and are right back on level terms. Some really good ball movement. There's the hit! They've scored! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Time then for the first substitution of the game. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Oh, he's bustling through here. Oh, great chance. It is a corner. Corner number 2 then. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Santos can start a counter here. Guardiola. Bellingham. Santos looking to pass their way through. Odegaard!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Santos really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case. Santos are definitely going about this the right way.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Neymar running with the ball. He's through, now is he in?
Santos really might just end up...
Oh, he's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
And this is a great chance to get themselves back square. Neymar! Rising over the bar. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Gets his pass away. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. And the shot! He has done it! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
And that has been cut short. Bellingham.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Real chance! Odegaard! He's scored! And what a climax we have here! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Santos give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
I think we're just about done here. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Neymar. Santos are looking to break at pace, and he's found a way past.
Yeah, the opposition have to come and chase it, so it might just allow a counter-attack or two.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, he's onto this. Gabriel Jesus. Udogi. Neymar demonstrating his... And the referee brings it to a close. Palmeiras Well, a very good evening to you wherever you are. I do hope that you can join me in appreciating this truly beautiful evening, a night that is absolutely ideal for a game of football. The scenes here really are something, a beautiful picture under the floodlights. Traffic and transport round here, not the kindest, but regardless of that, the fans have found a way of getting here. There is a sense of theatre and the decibel levels are rising. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. That's been cut out, well played. Felipe Anderson. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Gabriel Jesus, he's always going to be a massive threat, Peter, and that's primarily because his movement off the ball is so effective. Even if he doesn't end up touching the ball, he usually plays a part in his team's attacking plays because he's dragged people out of position, and that can be an obvious help to those around him. He's full of enthusiasm.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle, stopped him dead in his tracks.
Yep. No.
Goretzka, pretty cagey early on from both sides. Now it's Goretzka. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Gabriel Jesus. Well timed, excellent interception. Quarter of an hour played.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Aimed beyond the defence. Nice sequence of passes this. Plays a delicate ball. Gomez calmly anticipates. Pass somewhat off target. Interesting ball. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now he's off and running. And that's been intercepted. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, good read. Felipe Anderson. And Gabriel Jesus. Palmeiras looking to pass their way through.
Tá meio complicado, hein? Tô ocupado, garoto.
Looking for the run. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Bom, pra cima.
That is quite some save from Waverton. And again. And the ball's come loose here. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Madison actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Peru with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, well played. That has been knocked clear. Beckenbauer. Tries a header! It's loose, and
não,
the
esse
follow-up!
negócio não existe.
Goal! Peru!
Rapaz. Tô deixando
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, Peter, you can't teach that. You either have it or you don't. His anticipation is on another level to everyone else's. Superb.
Peru take the lead, 1-0.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Oh, no joy this time. That's a nicely measured pass. He's got away.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Oh, delay.
Fires from distance. And for a moment, time stood still.
Não existe um ângulo daquele lá de jeito nenhum.
And that has put paid to that.
Oh, tá com um atrasinho em resposta.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Meio assim.
Looking for the runner. Defence has got rid of that.
Chega não.
Ball is over the line.
Gente, não existe espaço.
Now it's Madison. Traumeri. And now the hit! Fiddles it through. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely.
Nosso time.
Warming up to what may be a more open
Corinthians
second half to follow.
Que Corinthians é?
Not the
São
most
Paulo
convincing of displays. They can
O Palmeiras
certainly
é
do
bom.
much better than this. They'll want to keep things simple, build up their confidence and not rush into mistakes.
And we're underway again.
Palmeiras don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first. If they don't grab an early goal in this second half, they can't hold back though.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Goretzka. Now it's Vinicius Junior.
Oh, really well played.
And he's there to clear it.
Nossa, 1-0. Gol tão bobo.
Corner number 2 then.
Ixi, agora já não vai ser tão
It's
bobo
run
também.
loose. Who's going to get there? Palmeiras can counter promptly here. Gabriel Jesus. No, again there's no way through. He's had it taken off him.
Que bosta.
Oh, he'll be annoyed with himself for not getting there. Felipe Anderson. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
And he's had it. Chance to finish. And that's definitely not his best. Gabriel Jesus bumps him off it and wins back the ball. So we've reached the hour mark. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
And now the breakaway. It could be in here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Shapes to shoot! Goal!
Nossa, meus gols tão
2
bobos,
up
pelo amor
now,
de Deus.
and they are cruising.
Palmeiras really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Peru grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Gets a good foot in there. Turns and goes back. Can he put it away? Oh, the ball's run loose here. Can he get it? And the shot!
Valeu, amigo, mano. Chutar pro gol.
And he's been shifted off it.
If they want to counter, they could do with...
Just the keeper to beat! Can he finish? And it's there! And the lead is extended still further. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
And now he has two. A case now of complete control.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it. That's just playing it safe and simple.
O jogo já era, perdi. Dois chutes pro gol também, tem que perder mesmo.
Ah, good steal, he just read it. And he's intervened well there. Bernardo Silva. And the ball is out of play.
Perdemos pra um cara que sai com bola e tudo, ah não, pelo amor de Deus.
Not the best distribution from the keeper.
Cortou melhor no jogo.
No, that's been intercepted.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that...
Oh, shooting chance! They've done it! They're back within reach! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Passing nice and neat. Chouameni, Rafael Leao. Oh, that's well spotted. Good spot, he's seen the run. That is good alertness. No way through.
Placar do Galo.
And the referee brings it to a close. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, the game plan for me just looked a little confused, and the crowd seemed to pick up on this early on, and it just created a kind of negative vibe around the whole stadium, and I think this performance was one best deleted from the memory bank now.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom, and to wish you all a very good evening.
Perdi.
Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. As you can see, there's been a terrific atmosphere here. There is great expectation, excitement, and it has built nicely in these idyllic conditions. Conditions which are certainly playing their part in creating a glorious ambience. It's quite a struggle to get in here, points of access hard to come by, and an awful lot of people gathering to get through the gates, but regardless of that, there's a great feel here and much excitement for the game ahead. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. We have already started here. Kane showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Croatia get it back again. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Oh, good read. That's a throw. Played out towards the right wing. Alexander-Arnold looking to get on the end of this. And a header! That's a half-decent try.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Looking for the run. Now it's Felipe Anderson. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Palmeiras with the corner, they're first. And now they can spring out of defence. Belts one. Caicedo. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. And he cuts out the supply. Felipe Anderson. And it's hoisted clear. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Palmeiras clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Robertson. So a very special reception for the very special Franck Ribéry.
Very true, and I think all of us here are expecting an awful lot from him. He is, as far as I'm concerned, one of the very best in his preferred left-wing position. He said himself that that's where he feels...
Great hit! Lovely idea, just didn't get it right.
Well, you can't fault him for his confidence, nor his willingness to have a go at that.
Hits one!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
That is good alertness. And now the breakaway. Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Played out wide. He's got away.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away.
This is the time you need that pace.
Gabriel Jesus. He is through here. Robertson.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Caicedo. Croatia looking to pass their way through. Robertson got a long way forward to join the attack. Bruno Fernandes. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Bruno Fernandes. Croatia finding their passes. Gabriel Jesus! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Really was just waiting to pounce on any slip-up, and he was gifted a chance.
Gabriel Jesus. Gabriel Jesus was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And that's not going to reach. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. That gets things going for the second half.
Well, that first 45 minutes didn't deliver as we'd hoped. Lots of effort, but a lack of quality with the finishing has left us hoping that someone can step up and produce something a little more magical.
Felipe Anderson.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Caicedo.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Bruno Fernandes really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
That's very neat. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Palmeiras can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Gabriel Jesus. Still waiting for the game to take off here, 0-0. Gomez makes the interception. A real chance if he can get through. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Caicedo. Mbappe. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And he's managed to get free. Fiddles it through. Cleared away. Now the ball's gone astray. He's had it taken off him. Not the most accurate pass. Passing is crisp and sharp. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, it's come loose! And he whips it in. Felipe Anderson! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Aí o Willian chegou, aquela hora lá que ele chegou pela última.
Gabriel Jesus. And it's Messi. Plays a sharp little ball here. Great defending, strong and determined. Felipe Anderson. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Gets it. Chance to finish. And yes, it's there! And late in the day, a telling moment. Palmeiras draw first blood here.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Messi. And a shot! No mistake! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
And that has added a whole... Now the finish! Now who's going to... It's come back out! And that is doing no harm at all.
Croatia were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Number 6, Leon Goretzka. Coming on to replace him is number 5, Casemiro.
Nicely weighted ball. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. That's a little off target. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner. It's a very face-to-face with the keeper. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's picked his way through. Mbappe shot a goal! Yes, he's done it! And that has raised the roof!
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Croatia complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
And that's been intercepted. Alexander-Arnold. Well seen, saw that coming. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Gabriel Jesus, Felipe Anderson.
Added minute has been indicated.
Now it's Neymar. Oh, that's a key interception. Time added on 4 minutes. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Lewandowski. That is ended up in no man's land. And that's it. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. Well, a very good evening to you wherever you are. I do hope that you can join me in appreciating this truly beautiful evening, a night that is absolutely ideal for a game of football. The scenes here really are something, a beautiful picture under the floodlights. Traffic and transport round here, not the kindest, but regardless of that, the fans have found a way of getting here. There is a sense of theatre and the decibel levels are rising. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. De Bruyne, all eyes on the referee, it's a penalty. Palmeiras really could have done without this. So this the chance to fire his team in front. Oh, off the bar! And that's a poor pen.
Oh, Peter, I'm not a great reader of body language, but I didn't like the way he walked up to that.
Oh, that's well spotted. Gabriel Jesus. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, this fella, Upamecano, is remarkably forward-thinking for a centre-back. I really like the way he's proactive in everything he does, often stepping out of that defensive line and pressing people much further up the pitch. It's risky business, but he can handle it.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. And he welcomes it in. And he's in on goal. That is a brilliant interception. It's just beyond his reach. He's had a hit! Opts to play it back. Engages and forces him off the ball. He's gone forward.
This is the time you need that pace.
He's found a way through. Has a go! Could move up a gear here. Gabriel Jesus. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Mbappe, and that's a good ball. Nice control. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, that has not gone well. De Bruyne. That's a shade optimistic. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Palmeiras clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And he's intervened well there. Denilson. Now De Bruyne. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Now who's going to be first to this? Interesting ball. A hefty challenge, but fair enough. And we have our very first corner. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Some really good ball movement. Now it's Rodrigo. Cafu promptly onto that, and that is that. And now the breakaway. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Felipe Anderson showed plenty of zest in getting to the... And the shot! He's scored!
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Palmeiras take the lead.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
He's picked his way through. Gabriel Jesus unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. And it's De Bruyne. Neymar. Palmeiras leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. He has found the way through into the middle. And that's been repelled. Hakimi, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Neymar! He's got a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team...
And the first half is done. Palmeiras head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. So both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1. So we're already into the second period. No changes at the interval from either side. He's had a shot! Goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Palmeiras take the lead.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning...
It's Neymar! It's there! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of goal. What a display, what a player.
Palmeiras take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And here's Neymar.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Denilson, now looking to orchestrate a counter. De Bruyne, now that's well seen too. Felipe Anderson. Shot, there's the shot! Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. Now, power or placement? Fantastic save, Ter Stegen.
Oh, what a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be psychologically pivotal.
Denilson. Looking for options for movement. Oh, that's an excellent interception.
Substituição no time do Palmeiras.
It's their second corner of the game.
11. Vai para a entrada do jogador, camisa 42.
And he's gone backward here. He was under real pressure there. Palmeiras perhaps contemplating their next change here. And he cuts out the supply. Ribery gets his pass away. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. It's a sweet ball, that. Gets a good foot in there. Looking for the runner. It's a really well-measured ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And he was quick to react. Ribery. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And that's been intercepted. Danielson. Oh, nicely intercepted. Danielson, who does have an assist to his name. And no, that was never going to make it.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Danielson. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Danielson with the foul. And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Hakimi. Danielson. Shapes to shoot!
They'll want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He's found a way through. That's good running with the ball. Forwards and with intent. Oh, that's a key interception. Ribery running with the ball. And here's Neymar. So that's it. It is all over. Palmeiras did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to pass.